So as a landlord, if we were to really put everything into measurable matrix here, you would then see that, hey, not everything is as good as what everyone else out there is saying today. Okay, so next we dive into debunking the myth. Rental can still make a difference. Okay, so today's session basically is going to be a lot more shorter than before because we just want to anchor into the strategy and the frame of reference. Many people, if I were to dive in too much with you, just like the main masterclass, I think you will be overwhelmed, especially with just the start of the year. Okay, so in this instance, what we're trying to do here, so for the same illustration of Thomson Tree against Jadescape that we've seen just now, right now we're going to bring up the rental by double the amount. So it used to be $2,200, right now I'm going to bring it up to $4,400 over a period of 3 years. So in this instance, we see the rental amount to go up to $158,400. Okay, and with that, this will also mean that your rental commission will also be doubled as well, from $3,300 to $6,600. Okay, this result in the net profit of $130,000, which is 2.5 times more from what it was before. For Jadescape, not much of a changes because it's still under construction, so the net profit will still remains at $168,000. And in total, it actually means that you have $38,000 more in profit. Yes, definitely a lot more lesser than previously, but that doesn't mean all is bad for Jadescape, because to share, in terms of the newest government measures, there is a tax revision for property under investment, so to speak. That means not buy for stay, but buy to rent out. So a tax review has shown that the property tax, if we were to increase it by double, the payable property tax would resulted from $5,544 to $13,241. Okay, and this is the tax table before the new tax measure, and this is the one that is beginning of this year, 1st of January 2023. And for annual value of $60,000 and above, we see the highest tax introduced of 27%. It used to be only 20% for anything that's $90,000 and above, but right now, straight out 27% for anything annual value of $60,000 and above. So you must be wondering, what is annual value, correct? Okay, so annual value is basically computed based on 70% of your rental income. Okay, annual rental income. Okay, so why 70%? Why not 100%? Because 30% has been used to offset things like your furnishing, fittings, and whatnot. Okay, so with that, this will work out to be 70%. So again, this is 70% of your annual rental income. So you can use the new tax table to compute how much is your property tax payable. So it's very important that we know that as much as rental is rising, so as your property tax payable. So government right now will also have a piece of that high rental income that you're getting, splitting into property tax, so to speak. Alright, and last but not least, I think very important over here throughout this illustration, maybe I just go on with the net profit first. We see that with this, that will result in Thomson Tree having $122,466 in net profit, against, of course, Jadescape again with no changes, and right now Jadescape will profit around $46,116. And with this illustration, I'm not even including the high interest rate environment that we're seeing today. So if we were to compute that, so as a landlord, if we were to really put everything into measurable matrix here, you would then see that, hey, not everything is as good as what everyone else out there is saying today. Okay, so I just want to put things into perspective for you so that you are able to measure them, because everything that it's not measured, you can't basically calculate. Alright, so I hope this gives you some perspective as a landlord if you are looking at just buying properties for rental sake. Okay, because many of them out there would feel that with the new home prices going so crazily right now, how would you basically profit still if you go in the new homes? But in this instance, you can see that, hey, with the progressive payment and whatnot, you actually still be on the upper hand in this comparison. Okay,